Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mortician's Journal. Today, we're going to be following Team Soul after their tar pit adventures, and we're going to see what they do from here. I spent quite a bit of time prepping some materials. Without further ado, let's get over to the rest of the gamers.
That's us.
It's true, it is. We can take a second here.
Scared.
Tara, return!
You no longer take a second.
See, I sat down and like water spilled all over the place.
Oh man, we have a nice relaxing session ahead of us. Smiles.
Oh, so true, so true.
All of us are trained in medicine, so we could be fine.
Could be.
Could be.
The swamp. An unforgiving environment that's difficult for anyone unacclimated to its terrain, flora, and fauna. A deeper evil seems to permeate the surroundings of the swamp as well. A dark, tar-like substance that reacts and reaches towards creatures, sucked into it with dark tendrils. Slate, you have an uncomfortable feeling of dread within you, and it's difficult to recognize whether or not it's something physical or emotionally wrong with you. Can you roll me a recall knowledge check using medicine? You put your hand to your stomach and you feel the oncoming of sickness, but it's hard to identify what or how it will take place. Possibly another instance of dread, as not knowing how to fix some sort of ailment or disease is uncommon for you. The rest of the party continues to trudge onwards for a little bit until you come to a stop to rest and gather yourselves far enough away from the previous hazard to let yourselves take that breather. What is the plan? You guys can talk amongst yourselves and sort of decide in character what you're doing.
To any of us who are feeling sick, we've gone far enough away from the source of it. We should probably rest here. And while he's saying all this, too, he's getting like the healer's tools like laid out and ready. It's like
Sick.
yes.
You're
then,
feeling sick?
Slightly after trudging through the water, you might be fine, Lucille, as you and Oswald were able to cross across without getting into the water. But I fear that if I'm feeling some sort of sickness, then others may be as well.
I don't feel that sick. I mean, I feel a little, maybe just a bit tired, but I don't know.
You're saying it came from the water?
Most likely. That was not natural water, and um, it, it is manifesting in some sort of physical form at this point. It is a some sort of sickness, and I think it best that if anyone else who lands in the water also get treated slightly. Even if we're not immediately feeling anything, we should not take chances. We don't know the conditions that are happening down here, and if we are not in immediate danger, I see no reason not to spend some time trying to ensure our well-being.
That makes sense.
I agree. It's not much, but this will have to do to make camp. We need to make sure everyone is all right, at least before we go any further.
I do feel a bit sluggish, so if that could clear that up, that'd be great.
So it's from the water, you said?
or something that might have been lurking under the surface of it. It was hard to see exactly what was in there, and when Wolfram tested it, it was much deeper than a river should be. So there's a lot of uncertainty on what exactly we just crossed, and with the echoes of that person's dying breath that we heard in the flower, it sounded like they also succumbed to whatever that water was doing.
If we can even call it water.
You all make the best kind of bed that you can here. We'll be resting up before see if we need to treat any further than that.
So let's make camp, and I think mechanically we're going to be treating disease.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see.
Cool. In which case, I will take you to.
What time is it right now?
11:30.
Yeah, I was the funny clock says.
I would say it's hard to notice too much like time change from last time. It's pretty
Sure.
close to around where you guys were at before. Maybe like an hour or two difference.
Okay.
As long as I'm remembering correctly, Smiles. But I'm pretty sure that's the case.
All right.
We do 8 hours of treating disease, and that'll be
Yeah.
a whole day.
Oh yeah. Certainly nothing will go wrong.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well.
So who's getting treated first? And here, let me unpause so you guys can move yourselves
we can-
around as you
The
go
way
through.
So the way I'm thinking of this, Lucille, as like camp is being prepared, points over inside of the tarp. Anyone who's feeling under the weather, anyone who stood inside of we'll call it water, you sit there, relax, keep your energy up, and then and then looks over towards Slate. You and I, you said you're sick, but you and I, we're going to need to go find medicinal herbs.
I have some already.
Oh, okay. Even better.
I assume so, given the Leshy conversation as well as the herbalist background, where I can just kind of make it fairly easily.
Yeah, I would imagine as part of your like healer's tools, you have like a little case of assorted herbs, organized.
Lucy, well, I think you should treat one of them, pointing to Wolfram and Juno, while I treat myself. I don't know if I could effectively, be treating someone else if I'm also being treated at the same time. So this way, both two people can get treated effectively.
Gotcha. Is there enough of your herbs for everyone?
There should be. I also, if I start feeling slightly better, I may look for some more later.
Lucille starts eyeing Oswald a bit. I'm not much of an animal person. Either of you know whether Oswald's feeling good or not?
Yeah, I think Oswald's fine.
Yeah, I didn't see him land in the water, so
GM, did Oswald actually land in the water? I have like the feeling that he did, but he escaped the save, but like we don't know that.
Yeah, Oswald did touch. Actually, did Oswald touch the water?
I'm looking at my notes.
I don't think he did.
quite
I think
remember.
Oswald got across just
I-
fine.
Yeah.
I fell in the water.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
of my notes say Oswald made it across.
All right, never mind then.
times.
Yeah, he's a track star. He's an athlete.
Just like Juno, Smiles.
Oh.
True.
Not yesterday, or not last time.
Yeah, if I start feeling better later, I plan on getting some more medicinal herbs or things that can fulfill the need, because I want to make some elixirs and such that can be beneficial towards treating this as well. I figure it doesn't hurt to be overly cautious about this, which is also me as a player saying I will be making anti-plagues in daily preparation if we go that long.
Oh dang.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can give up to a +6 if I roll well enough on these things.
Wow.
Cool. Let's get some medicine checks first. Let's get those first two. We'll go from there, Smiles.
Lucille looks between Juno and Wolfram. Which one of you feels sicker?
Like I said, I only just feel a bit sluggish, and I have nothing too drastic.
Mm,
Oh, my skin
Comes-
always looks like this. Yours probably shouldn't be this gray. So
Still comes a little closer. Starts like approaches Juno. Just, like reaches out her hand like, may I?
Yeah.
And then she grabs Juno's shoulder and then like checks both of her cheeks. Grabs it in one arm, checks the side of the neck, checks the other side of the neck, like opens up the mouth, sees if there's anything discoloration.
Gina's very embarrassed.
And then checks any of the arms for any marks or anything, and finishes all that up, and lets Juno go, and then approach without saying anything to Juno after that. Approaches Wolfram, offering the same thing. Going to getting ready to like grab his body and like examine him.
I think I'm okay. Thank you.
Suit yourself, and then picks up the healer's tools that she's carrying on her waistband, and then you are gonna be treated first. When like talking to Juno.
Sounds good to me, Doc.
See, medicine check.
Oh.
Possibly it's because you're trying to treat yourself, and it's a little bit hard to like see or whatnot. But Slate, you do not succeed. Lucille, you do succeed, and I will say you check out where the sort of tar-like tendrils touched Juno, like at the tops of her boots, and you notice some dark-looking sort of veins that aren't her veins, and manage to sort of make a small incision and get some of the what is in her leg out. It's not a perfect job.
Leeches.
It isn't a
Bookworms.
perfect job, but you do feel that you have helped quite a bit. So you'll get your +2 to your saving throw over the night. And Slate, you will not.
All right.
And that was 4 hours.
That was 4
Do we have
hours.
Do we have enough for another, or is that the end of our day?
That is not the end of your day. Let me pass some time, because you guys aren't like exploring right now. You guys are on foot.
Yeah.
However, it is now about 3 o'clock, almost 4, and it is around this time that, as you finish patching up and helping Juno, you hear sounds from off towards the west. Sounds like something slithering. Maybe slithering is the wrong word. Sliding? A mass of something moving in the distance and approaching your campsite. I will give you all a second here to arrange yourselves how you would like to be, as you have a bit of time before it arrives.
Is there a distance in terms of how far we can go, or?
I mean, you just sort of anywhere on this map.
Oh, cool. You said it's heading from the west?
It's coming
Yeah,
from the
from the
west.
west.
You can't quite make out what it is, just that something is coming.
Dang, you are in the front lines.
Always.
As it comes into view, coming up over the sort of mud and moss at the side of the bog, you notice a sort of ooze. It looks like the tar has sort of picked itself up and brought itself onto the land.
Whoa.
And you see a grotesque mass of tar make its way towards your group.
God
Good
damn.
rolls.
There was that 24 I needed.
Holy.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice. Oh,
Slate, you get the first move. What would you like to do?
well, why do I get the first move?
You could always delay.
It's true.
You don't want
Could
to.
always delay after Lucille.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Slate starts to move towards it and then hesitates, looking at Lucille and like knowing it's better if she goes first. So I will delay until after Lucille, letting her get like the front line of it.
Alrighty.
Well, I'll start with a little test poke. Sudden charge to here, and then strike at it with my Guisarm. Not that good of a roll.
However, it still hits.
Oh,
Roll damage.
okay. Max damage.
Ooh.
Alrighty. What else would you like to do?
I'm going to then move back.
Smart.
And that's my turn.
Smart of you. I mean, you don't want to stand next to the blob.
I can't tell you why.
Slate, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. Yeah, standard stuff, you know, move and then divine lance and then miss.
Would you believe me if I said that was a hit?
Wow, I wouldn't, but
Wow.
all right.
Really? Whoa.
Yo.
I mean,
This
it's
guy's
a
got no
blob.
AC.
It can't have high AC.
Not
damage?
high AC.
What if I
but
told you you could?
the average damage?
Hmm?
What if you told?
It's goop time.
Oh,
Oh, the token's a different color. Than
yeah,
the...
it's colorized in the
Yeah, that's cool.
initiative.
Whoa.
Why is it not colored on the map?
Probably
Black
because
and
it's
white.
black tar and it's
Hmm.
just better to flavor it that way.
That's the real reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
It is going to move to here. Yeah, to here.
That
Whoa,
is-
Goddamn.
Oh, prepare to
wait.
get engulfed.
Hold on.
Whoa.
It is going to move to here.
Not engulfed.
Not engulfed. And then
Questions.
I hate that ability.
it is Juno's turn.
It didn't attack or anything.
Maybe its
I
speed is
shoot
so
my
slow that it used all
gun.
3 actions to do that.
Roll crit.
Yippee.
That's a crit.
That is a
Guys.
crit.
Oh,
What? Good
got you.
lord.
You see the ball bearing from your aqua what the fuck is it? Arquebus? You see the ball bearing blow through part of this thing, and just a huge chunk of it splatters off to the side. But it is
Hopefully
still
it didn't touch
standing.
anyone.
Or still
Okay.
congealed? Question mark? It doesn't really stand. Anyways, Wolfram.
Yeah. Can I do a recall knowledge, please?
Yes, you may.
What would you like me to roll?
You can roll nature or occultism.
Well, I want to know a couple things if I'm able to. One, is it mindless? Number 2, like, is it just got a low AC and that's the best way to attack it, or is that like a special ability or something?
Wait, I just realized something. You made me realize while I was going back. Juno. I need you to roll normal damage and not critical damage.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Oh.
AC raised? Wait a second.
No.
Oh, is it immune to crits?
Ah.
You can be immune to crits?
If you don't have like organs that are, you
Okay.
know,
Oh.
That makes
what
sense.
vital.
What was the stuff
So
that you
the
were
chunk
saying?
didn't get blown out?
But you
Is
still
it mindless?
you still blew a good chunk off of it. But
Okay.
is it mindless?
is.
Yeah, and
it-
that and yeah.
It does have immunity to mental effects. You do not think there is any sort of mind in this creature.
Nobody's home. Okay, thank you. Let's cast needle darts. So, Wolfram unveils basically like an iron ingot, just this bar of iron that's, hidden in his robe. And then out of that ingot forms several needles out of it and then slings them over at the blobbert.
Alrighty.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
About 10 piercing. Does that all go through?
That's a good amount of piercing damage.
That's a good roll.
You see those darts tear at this goop and fling parts of it off. It seems like all the damage goes through.
Nice.
Lucille, back to you. What do you like to do?
Can you trip a slime? Well, how would that even look like?
I mean,
I don't know if you'd want to even touch that thing.
You go to
No,
a
I don't
recall
need to
knowledge
touch
check
it.
to find out.
I think experience is the best teacher. I'm gonna aim for its like the slime that's on the ground. I'm gonna try to sweep it off to make the rest of it fall onto the ground, if that makes sense. And that'll be my trip with my Guisarm.
Imagine if
Okay.
it unconcealed into like a puddle or something. That would be basically prone. Let's see. Yo, nice roll.
Oh, goddamn.
What's
roll.
up, Danger?
Cool. And this is against its fortitude, right?
against
Oh,
its
for trip is
reflex.
reflex. Oh,
Trip is
then
reflex.
yeah, this succeeds.
Okay.
It is
Um,
now prone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What does that look like?
As we were mentioning before, probably getting your Guisarm sort of under it, you manage to make it sort of flop over to the side, and it loses that sort of congealed state as it sort of tries to reconstruct itself into a way that it can move.
all right.
But it didn't take any damage from that.
Well, it's immune to crits, but yeah.
True.
Anyway, let's try to whack at it.
Let's go.
That is a hit.
Good rolls.
Jeez.
Be solid.
Fighters.
And then I'm going to retreat some more.
Alrighty, Slate, what would you like to do?
It's next to me.
It sure is.
Hey, buddy.
That's concerning.
It's almost like you can walk away from it.
I could walk away from it, but I could also do this first.
Yo.
And then haul ass out of there.
Do I need to actually place the cone, or am I?
Yeah,
am
you're hitting it. That's fine. Cool. It has to try and do a reflex save against this.
Yep. Cool.
Lamau.
Almost. I mean, it doesn't
Crit
matter
failed.
if it crit failed or not, but
Roll damage, as it is caught up in your flames.
9 there.
I mean, it's a basic
Right, yeah.
save, so if it crit failed, it would take double damage.
Good job.
Nice. And one action left. What would you like to do?
Run, Slade!
Yeah, let me
Get out
go.
of there.
Let me go my full movement as far as I can get.
You see it collect itself once more, slightly possibly still like slightly on fire. It gets itself up off the ground, and then Slate, it seems to be coming after you as it moves towards you.
Oh,
But it does not.
you know what time it is.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
It moved into Lucille's rage. Yeah. Tactical. That's why I did it.
Entered my domain.
A clean hit as you see it going for Slate, and that ends its turn. Juno, what would you like to do?
Again, I will hit this thing with my fucking gun. Oh.
Oh.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Yippee! Sorry, it's a bit hard when there's two people in front of me that I do not want to hit.
While you are hitting it, you do notice that some of your damage isn't going through Juno. As you don't know where to shoot this thing for any sort of like precision damage.
Precision immune.
Mhm.
Ah.
I remember. I hate that text.
I'm gonna move Oswald or command him to get the fuck out of there. Okay, he'll be like here.
Cool. So was that fire reload then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I reload.
Fire
command.
reload command. Awesome. Cool. Wolfram.
Yeah, let's unleash my psyche. Go big brain on this guy, and then we're gonna snap my. No, I'm not a finger snapper. Sorry. Push energy into this guy and light him on fire. Let's do this.
All right, wall of text incoming.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, Fire Emblem Heroes.
So
So
true.
true.
This does really go.
Oh, let's go.
For 11.
Ooh. 11 whole damage.
It's a lot.
That hit us too.
Ouchies.
It
I feel
might.
like you could put it far enough back that it doesn't splash to us, because it is a larger creature.
I mean, there's like this
Hopefully.
corner that you can pretty clearly see.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
He gets the ass of it.
You notice that this thing is starting to lose its shape, but it still hasn't stopped moving. Lucille.
Stay on it. I've got one more action.
Oh. Okay.
Uh,
Wolfram, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move away.
Out of sight, out of mind.
All right. Well, same thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I wish I crit.
Spiders are crazy.
That is a trip.
Well, my athletics is the same as everyone else's.
Huh.
He is an athlete.
Slump.
And a track star.
It slumps over to the side, having a really hard time collecting itself to be able to move as it goes prone once more.
No, your athletics, your attack potencies in there.
All right.
Oh.
And then I will strike at it again.
Oh
That
my
is a hit.
gosh. Who is she?
That's Lucille. She's been in our party for...
Is that a crit given that it's off guard?
There is no crits.
Oh, that's right.
It's crit
Wait.
immune.
Is it crit immune? No, it's just
And then
it's,
back off.
didn't it just crit a second ago?
Hmm?
It just didn't do precision?
No, that wasn't a crit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right, Slate, what would you like to do?
Well, let me see, what weapon do I have? I will back up and then sheath the dagger, draw the scimitar.
Alrighty. In that case, it's the slimy boy's turn, and he's gonna recongeal and move towards you.
God.
Lucille,
Good
go.
heavens.
Right
Nope.
up in your face.
Critical
Oh.
failure, no hit. Juno.
That's
Crazy that a
That's crazy.
3 from Lucille will hit.
God damn it! I wanted to hunt prey. I
You
could.
still can. You
Yeah,
have you have
I
a
just-
knife on your gun.
That too, but I don't want to use that. I still have many a bullet.
Funny electric bullet.
That too. But I don't think it will. I don't know if it'll do anything.
It's kind of liquid.
Yeah, but it's tar, so
We actually don't know what it's capable of because it hasn't hit any of us yet.
that is very true.
I'd rather not find out.
I'd also rather
Yeah.
not find out.
Yeah.
I'd rather not escalate the condition I have.
I will hunt prey. I'll also move a little, and then shoot.
Alrighty. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Bam.
10. And with that,
Wait, make sure that 3 precision
Oh.
damage didn't do anything.
yeah, it's still up. Barely, but it's still up.
Hey guys, it's almost dead.
Don't worry, guys, I got him.
Oh,
Yeah,
11 to 3 on the die. Well, I guess, does that hit?
That does not hit.
Oh.
Guess Lucille
But
gets to
knowledge.
do
All
it.
right, yeah, Lucille. Woo. You got
That
it.
is a hit. That is a. And with that, you bring your guisarm down on this thing, and finally, it stays down. And you notice as it sort of splatters down and turns into this little pool of that dark sludge and doesn't recongeal.
Get away from that thing.
I don't like that it's in front of our tent.
I don't like that it approached us. Maybe we should move tents. Oops. Move
what?
campsite.
It seemed to approach Slate in particular.
True. It did seem to do that.
I wonder what that's about. Do you...
I think I have an idea of what it could be.
Hmm.
While I was treating you, there were some dark veins that didn't look like your own
Oh.
inside of your ankle.
Ugh. Yeah, I was passed out when you... I'm not good with
You were
like...
not passed out.
Or, I mean, I'm not good with, like, medicine stuff or, you know, like your surgery thing. So, Juno, like, fainted.
While you were out for some reason, there were dark veins. They writhed a little bit, but I took them out.
Oh.
Well, what I could see. I don't know if I took out all of them.
Concerning. Perhaps you should have get a better look at Slate then.
I'm gonna make a perception check. Does like the deceased mass here look similar to the dark veins that I saw inside of Juno?
Yes. Similar to that, and also similar to the tar.
There's probably a good likelihood that everyone who fell into that water has some of that inside of you.
Maybe that's how it's gonna consume us instead of real illness.
I don't know why the tar decided to come up and chase after us, but also I'd rather not waste any more energy by spending the rest of today and tomorrow getting out of the swamp. I still think it's safer to conserve what energy we have here.
Yeah. Seems fair.
If there's that kind of stuff inside of you, your body would best use the energy that it has. With that in mind, Slate. I believe Wolfram also stepped in the tar, but is currently untreated. If you would like to do so.
Sure. Are you going to assist?
Didn't we do that already?
No, we treated me and
Juno.
and Juno already, or
Yes.
attempted.
Oh.
Only 2 have been treated.
Yeah.
Ah, I thought it was me and Juno. I see.
No. Also, that is me asking, is Lucille going to aid? You have experience and have given insight on knowing what to look for.
I'm gonna look at Wolfram, and I'm gonna make a perception check on Wolfram. Will Wolfram super complain if I were to aid in his treatment?
Let's see that perception
yeah,
check.
I'll make a perception check right now.
Sense motive. Wait, investigate? There's something for that.
It's a player-to-player thing. Whatever DC you want.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends what you want to do. Probably if you're
Assisting.
moving him. But you can point, just don't touch.
That just to me, or
Yeah.
okay, that works.
Damn.
Yeah, me and Slate are chill.
I mean, also, you could also flavor the aid thing as like what you did to help Juno and just pointing those things out to me while I'm doing the actual stuff.
All right.
Hell yeah, Lucy will backseat.
I mean, Slade is
Backseat
asking
doctor.
for the assistance. Like,
All right, GM, you want me to roll that aid check?
Yeah, give me the aid check, and then we'll get the medicine check.
ooh.
Nice.
Pardon, but during all this, can Juno craft?
It is 4 hours of
Yes.
downtime.
Oh, huge. 22.
Slate, it's just because you're working on somebody else and not yourself. But you identify what Lucia was pointing out before about the sort of dark sludge that was sort of inside, and you managed to extract some of that from Wolfram with little issue. You don't think you can possibly get it all with sort of the tools that you have, or without greater like surgery, but you think that you've definitely helped. The only thing that can help now is time.
Also, I don't know what role this would be. Is it possible to determine when we would need to, when we would start feeling the conditions again?
On set.
The onset, yeah. Is there a roll that can be done to determine like would we have time to do like some daily preparation stuff, or would it be like a shorter duration than that?
You think that you're going to start feeling it in the morning, and the onset will be sort of when people have to start doing their rolls. So ideally, yours will be in a day, as we've discussed before. Juno's will be in 2, and then Wolfram's will be on the 3rd. That's when that's when they'll make their first like saving throw for it.
I guess my wording was more on like, is it 24 hours or is it the next day?
Sometime during the next day, not
Okay.
necessarily 24 hours.
So there's a chance I can prep some anti-plagues.
Yep.
Not guaranteed, but a chance. That's all. That's all.
Not like 24 hours works here the same way that it does
No, but
elsewhere.
No.
I'll start crafting more
Cool.
electric ammunition.
And in terms of like the downtime is only, we would only do downtime activities if we are in like a camp, right?
You guys can
Not while
decide
on the
if you
move.
want to do downtime activities kind of whenever. So
Okay.
if ever you guys want to get some extra prep done or have something you want to research, so on and so forth, then you guys can just take that time. Cool. Then we will look towards our next steps. It is now around almost 8 o'clock. It's like 7:45-ish. What would the party like to do?
I think we've been up for a total of like 12 hours.
You guys have had a total of 5 encounters today, which 8 is like the maximum for like traveling and stuff. So the 4 hours you just
Rest.
took counted as like 1 hour effectively.
Has anything changed with the ooze that has been at our camp?
Nope. It is just
Is
a
there?
puddle of ooze now.
Do we want to do anything about this, guys?
I mean, we could always just do the old setup watch kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, it hasn't moved in 4 hours, but it's also, I'm not sure if it being near us is the best for us. Even if it's
You
not live, whatever remains of what it's made of might not be great to be near, but
Yeah, I mean, I could see the concern. We could always just
We
set
could
up.
just sleep
we could.
on
We
this
could just.
side.
We could always just walk to another site. You know, set up camp, like an hours away, if you want to.
And then we'll get to sleep.
I do want to sleep.
Yeah,
so
we
bad.
want to sleep soon.
Cool. So you
No,
guys want to travel an hour from here then? Go
Yeah,
do another exploration for the day?
yeah. I think it's a good point. If I were infected with ooze disease, I wouldn't want to be next to the ooze either.
Yeah. The Uzis, if you will.
Oh, I get it. I don't get it.
Like a gun.
Oh.
Huh?
Now I'm confused.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't catch that.
I don't know what the joke was, but I know that an Uzi is a gun.
Oh yeah. No, I meant
True.
like oozies, like ooze disease.
yeah.
Oh.
Let me bring us to the overworld map then.
Yeah, the funny face.
I will let you know that for the previous encounter, I did roll the fates die. When you are taking downtime and chilling in a camp, you will not get to see what I roll.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Because fate is coming to you. You are not seeking out fate.
Alright, I'll update the journal about that.
Fate is sentient.
No, more of just like things that we don't know what number they were.
Mm. With that being said, let me roll on the table. Actually, let's move you guys first, and then we'll see. How much movement do you guys have again?
20, I think.
It's 20 if no one's doing something. I think we're
Oh,
doing
it's
1
15.
from 5. Yeah,
We're doing
1 from 5.
15.
So full movement then.
Creepy.
Full
Smell.
2 miles away from the creepy slime that was close to you. Do you guys want to stay like towards the cliffside? Do you want to move more just sort of straight towards the waterfall?
I think having the cliffside is beneficial, so that like things can only come from so many directions.
That's assuming things don't come from the cliffside.
Or
Right.
they
True.
could.
Also true.
I would say if we didn't have a way to keep from getting lost, then we should stay by the cliff. But have a compass, and some of us are, good at navigation and survival, so we'd probably be fine.
In which case, as you guys continue across the bog, you get the feeling that the tar-like substance is getting more and more common. Before it was more just sort of larger, it started at smaller patches of it, the smaller streams that you had to deal with. And then there was larger patches of it, which is why your camp was sort of built in a large, massive land that was sort of surrounded by it, because it was hard to avoid without going too far out of your way. Now it seems like it's everywhere. And with that, let me roll on the table.
Table. A 7.
A 7!
That might be fine for us, guys. That 7's been good to us in the past. It's been Util and me disappearing.
As you go along your travels, you hear sounds of combat up ahead. Some small yelps and yaps from a slightly squeaky voice. With every sound of metal striking something, you hear the yell of, "Avast ye! You can't take me!" Do you guys head that way to investigate?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Alright, let me get stuff set up. And you guys can talk amongst yourselves as you run towards the sound of combat.
Hear what that commotion's about.
Who's here
I hope
having
this is,
Who's here having an adventure in the swamp at 8 p.m.?
I hope this is the famed scavenger, like master bandit that we were told about from the cat folk up on the previous layer.
I don't know, it kind of sound dorkish to me.
I know, that's why I'm hoping this. It's like if it's Util, we're killing everything that's attempting to harm them.
Oh, definitely.
We have
No
to protect
doubt
you,
about that. I don't know if she
Didn't
could
sound like you
outrun
told me.
us. Yeah, that too.
I don't know what Util's capable of. She had a bunch of potions. She might have stuff that makes her faster.
But she certainly didn't sound like that.
We don't know what the potions do to her.
This is the idea of cursive high-pitched voice, cursive squeakiness.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Become mouse.
We are now ready. Let me take y'all in. I will immediately ask you to roll for initiative
Not again.
as you enter the fray.
Whoa, wait a minute. Curse of rat.
Uh-oh. You're the only hope.
You all see
Oh boy.
a large. Let me give you the visual for what this dude looks like.
Ugh.
That's
Oh.
awful. I love
An
it.
insect-like creature. You see their legs are built like water skippers, with a spear in one hand, a net in the other, and you see at their waist a flask of this sort of tar-like liquid.
Ooh.
In front of them is a rat folk. Small, but with a shield with a lion's face on it in one hand and a segmented sword in the other. Being backed up against one of those sort of oozes you saw before. And as you guys approach, the insect-like creature moves towards the rat folk. and makes a strike with its spear.
I think the rat was the one screaming, is my guess.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
I would as well.
I would too.
The attack deflects off the shield of the rat folk as it leans in and tries to take a bite with its mandibles. Avoided yet again. That ends its turn. Juno,
Yo, this
quick to act upon seeing the situation. What would you like to do?
I would love to shoot at that bug. We'll
The
hunt
bug could
it
be the good
first.
guy.
It has a tar blast. And for funsies, we'll use the electric ammo.
Did you have that loaded?
No, okay, never mind. We'll have the regular ammo. We'll do electric to the next one.
Next bullet.
Prey shot. That is going to be a hit. Roll damage.
Yay.
Whew. 11. Pew.
okay, so the bug isn't immune to precision.
You blow a sizable chunk out of like its abdomen, and sort of reeling in pain, it looks over towards your group, realizes that you are also a threat. What would you like to do? You have one more action.
I will reload the funny electricity bullet.
Ooh, okay. It is now the slime's turn, and it is going to move towards the rat folk, and it is going to lash out with tendrils made from the tar to try
God.
and hit.
Oh,
Narrowly, the rat folk escapes the hit, but the
Let's go,
second
tar.
one is also avoided.
let's go!
And it is now the rat folk's turn.
Even with flanking, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you for that, actually. Oh, the first attack
Yeah.
did hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Smiles.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit, AC 20? That's crazy.
Like 21 AC, that's higher than mine. And I have heavy armor.
Yeah, the first attack does hit. So we roll damage for that.
Pseudopod?
Pseudopod damage.
Ouchies.
And then with that, let me do one of these.
Yippee!
That's bad.
Oh.
Bad for rat.
And now it is the rat's turn. After it gets struck by that first tendril, the rat folk is going to use one action to raise their shield, and then they're going to strike at the strider. And as they swing their sword, you see the sort of segmented parts of it unclasp from each other as it swings out like a whip.
Chainsaw. Whoa.
Is it going to be a hit? Damage? Juno, seeing that you had shot at the bog strider, or at the... Ooh!
You already
It's the second
Strider.
time. It's the second time.
Yeah, you
It's the
said it
second time.
before.
Oh, okay. So, then, whatever. Seeing as you had shot at the strider, the rat folk's going to make its way towards the group and away from the both of them, scurrying sort of almost on all fours as it makes its way toward you all. Said, finally, some backup.
Help has arrived.
Lucille, what would you like to do?
Well, there goes my flanking, but I can still sudden charge in anyway.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So glad that I retrained to get sudden charge because that's so much value in these big maps.
Ooh, that is going to be a crit.
Oh man.
Oh.
Low roll on damage.
You hit them. You almost take them to the ground. They like drop down to one of their knees. You probably like honestly blow off either one of their arms or their legs with this swing. However, with a single breath, they are still alive. Do you have? Yeah, you still have an action. What do you like to do?
Yep. Let's see, probably here. Yeah, let's go here. That's my turn.
Slate, what would you like to do?
Does it look like the rat is injured? Like, extremely? Or just like, that was the first hit it took?
It seemed like that was kind of the first hit it took.
Okay, good to know. Not gonna do that spell then.
I will say, as it gets closer to you, though, you can see that sort of splattered across its right shoulder. You see that dark liquid, and then also it has somewhere it was struck by the slime.
I think that's 60 feet. I can't tell.
What's the range of Divine Lance?
30.
Oh.
Yeah. Fun fact, all of my stuff is either touch or 30 feet.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there's not much good I can do here. No, that's 30. Okay, that's one more forward. Yeah, cool. And then I'll Divine Lance. Hiya. Holy shit!
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Crit?
Lance that guy.
Okay.
I've never
Ooh.
done that before.
Ooh, roll me normal damage.
Yeah, I know.
Smiles.
How do
Congrats
I...
on your nat 20, though.
Yeah, I love critting for no reason.
No, there was a reason for you to crit. You were trying to protect another innocent life that we know of.
It's true.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Wolfram, what would you like to do?
Yeah, let's get close to this fella. Never mind. Let's stay where I am. Recall knowledge on the Strider, please.
Occultism.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Saves, please.
Ooh. You know that... Would you like to know highest or lowest?
Highest.
Highest would be its reflex. I'll give you its highest is reflex at a +10.
Okay. Let's cast Frostbite while it attacks. Please make me a Fortitude save.
Huh.
That's a failure.
Ooh.
Show your damage.
All that damage.
Wouldn't this thing have like 1 HP left or something?
You don't know that. Could be 2.
Yeah.
So,
So true.
It should be 2d4 since it's not amped. It's like can't amp it unless I'm unleashed. So /R 2d4, 4 damage.
And with that, the piercing cold, well, not as much piercing cold as you've described it before, as sort of sucking the heat out of them. And with that, they're not able to hold themselves up any longer, and they collapse to the ground.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Juno, what would you like to do?
Hmm.
You have loaded some electric ammo into your gun.
I'd have. I will shoot at the gunk.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. Just
you have hero
kidding.
point. You have hero point.
I forgot to put that back, but I can. I will use a hero point.
You will use a
Want to
hero
use a
point? All right. In which case, re-roll it, and you will take the top half of the die.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yippee!
21. That is going to be a hit. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the... Yeah, okay. I just had to look at the number and make sure that it wasn't the bottom half of the die.
Oh,
Just
okay.
roll me damage and I'll add the... Cool.
Hoopla.
And then with that, it will also take the 1 splash and 1 persistent. And that persistent will stay on it until it saves from it. So you can see these sort of, as the ball bearing embeds itself in the slime, you can see these sort of Tesla coil-like shocks running through it.
I think
This
those
is
bullets
pretty good against that.
Are these things you can make?
All right.
So a shot,
Might be.
2 more actions. What would you like to do?
I would like to reload with a regular bullet.
Alrighty.
And my turn.
Alrighty then. It is now the slime's turn.
Oh no.
And it is going to move towards the rat folk. Oh, not that
Oh.
far towards the rat
Oh, he's
folk.
eating him.
Doesn't have the engulf ability. Oh,
Oh my god.
Lucio, go.
Controlling
No.
large
It
creatures.
I wasn't
Big
close
token.
enough.
You're not close enough?
Yeah, it's
Well, it entered my
Oh yeah, that's
entered
right. It
my
has to
zone. It has to move in my zone.
I thought you had 15
Ah.
foot reach for some reason. Never mind.
Oh, I wish. I have 50-foot reach with lunge. But-
that's what it was.
Damn.
Okay.
That is its own individual strike.
Yeah, I forgot that it wasn't a standard.
A
Yeah, good job, Rat.
13. It's going to miss. And that is going to end its turn. And now it is the rat's turn. And with a swing of its sword, it is going to try and hit this thing. And it will succeed. And then it will deal damage. Aha! Curse you!
You go, little guy.
Yeah, get him.
Cool.
This is out of character. I think the rat folk has this actually. I don't think he needs our help.
He's then going to raise shield again and take a step away, standing side by side with Lucille at an astounding maybe 2.5 feet.
Yippee!
I just love the thought of this huge, gigantic thing aiming for this tiny rat.
Lucille, it is now your turn.
The rat cartwheeling out of the way when it strikes. I recently watched a video of snails that hunt other snails, and I like to imagine that it strikes like a snail strikes. Tries to take a big gulp out of its prey. But anyway. Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
27?
Let's go.
That's definitely a hit. Give me that
It's in
damage.
great condition today.
That's a trip.
That was a trip.
Oh,
Oh,
it is now
you-
prone as you break up its consistency, blend it a little bit.
Do I want to move afterward is the thing. No, let's just go for a big number. Go for it again.
That is going to be a hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a hit just because it's off guard or if it's just a hit regardless. Who knows?
I would assume off guard.
8 damage.
I think 13 AC is my guess because 14 did hit.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to assume that because I have not been leeched, it's not going to go after me. So for my last action, I will just sidestep.
Slate.
So move up to here, and then kind of look at the rat, see the wound, and just go. You are a much more capable fighter than me, but I can assist on keeping you alive, and I will do battle medicine to treat wounds.
Ooh, okay.
20.
Oh, doesn't even matter.
I didn't claim to do the higher DC, so I
Yeah.
assume that's
That is a
whatever.
success. Roll me 2d8.
14.
Do you want to describe sort of what this looks like?
It is a combination of pulling out despite this not using his nature, he is still using some of the herbs he has to like there's a quick paste he puts on it, and then he just kind of quickly because you said it was a shoulder wound, right? Yeah, so it's just a paste over the shoulder and then a quick bandage before moving back to let this guy take.
Damn. Later.
I got you.
Ah, thank you, good sir.
Yeah, that's all 3 of my actions.
Wolfram.
Awesome.
Is Wolfram back yet?
Oh, from online?
Wolfram Rio?
They did. I think they said BRB a second ago. Ooh, hammers.
Chat, if you had to choose where to spawn as a plant, would you choose this place?
Chad, if you had to, where are
Oh,
you dropping?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Where-
if you had
where
to,
are
if
you
you had to
dropping,
drop
Chad?
out of the battle bus as a tree, where would you decide to drop
I can't
off?
wait to see under the fog layer that we can't see is just the Fortnite map. That's very
We're waiting for
fun.
Derek anyway, so this is
Oh
all
my
nothing.
God,
This is all edited out content.
Yeah, it's not- yeah.
This year, hopefully, maybe we can get an artist alley table.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
you're back.
welcome back from your 20-minute BRB.
All right, was it that long?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much I told you guys already, but the dog got attacked by coyotes about a month ago or so, or
Oh,
so he's
Whoa.
and then his flesh started dissolving, and so he was
Oh
has
no.
got
Oh.
so I was redoing the wrap, so
Mm.
helping redo the wrap since it takes 3 of us
Yeah, it makes sense.
to
Yeah.
put
Bandages,
a bunch
that
of
makes
medicine and stuff in it. It's awesome. It's like
Yo,
a
you
coin-sized
did an
hole.
aid. You did
Yeah,
a
that's what I
treat
just-
wounds or
that's a
whatever.
Yo.
I did a treat once. I got a success.
Yeah, I
I mean, it's kind of a
Yippee!
shitty rap job, but that, that's my bad.
I threw some additional paste and a wrap on the rat's shoulder.
No, you're fine.
How close to death is this fella?
We just started
It
attacking
is.
it.
I would say it's just over half right now. And it is your turn.
Okay.
The Strider is dead.
Hell yeah. Unleash my psyche. This time I will add energy to my ignition. Wall of tax.
Wall of
Hell
text.
yeah.
Ah!
Huh.
Oh
That's
my.
gonna hit.
Are you sure it won't crit?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh my damage!
Oh shit.
That was a max roll
Ah,
for.
yeah.
Max roll.
Yeah, that was max
Yeah.
roll for
Crazy.
Yeah,
Holy.
cantrip, by the way.
crazy.
Actually insane.
You
Oh
have
my
officially
mind.
put this thing in the air fryer and fried it quite well
I'm
as it burst
boiling
into
those
flames.
Hey, yo,
bones.
ooze jerky, ooze jerky.
Boiling the bog. I'm making clay, boiling the bog. And then, I'm going to...
Oh, true. You still have an action. Sorry.
I guess for call knowledge, I guess.
Ah.
Have another occultism roll.
What are you looking
can
to
you-
know?
Can you tell me about some of its abilities we haven't seen yet?
You are getting the sense that rather than seeing with like any sort of eyeball or organ like that, it is instead sensing motion, pretty wide distance from it.
Tremor
and
sense.
going off of going off of that.
I think it sees us based on our stepping on the ground.
Probably also sees us from tar sense.
Juno, what would you like to do?
Shoot my gun.
Hit
Nice.
4 damage.
Hell yeah.
Blast away some of the goop.
Oh, reload. And shoot again.
Yo, multiple attack penalty.
Hell yeah.
Holy.
Wait,
Wait, there was no
that
multiple
wasn't-
attack penalty, but that was still a natural 20.
Yeah, that's a nat 20 either way. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Yippee!
Man, unfortunate
It's not a
all these
crit,
crits are-
though. Oh well.
That's the highest damage crit I've ever seen.
Blow off some more chunks. You got a good feeling of like, oh yeah, that's the heart of it for sure. And then you see another chunk of it blow off, and then it just keeps on moving as normal. It's like, damn it.
It doesn't have a heart, guys. Just saying.
It is now its turn, and it is going to move towards the rat folk and continue its
it's still
assault.
prone.
Oh, well, it's gonna take its first action to stop that,
Yeah,
and then
while
it's gonna move.
And then while it's still prone, it wouldn't have
Yo!
mattered, but in case I rolled like a 2.
Damn it!
Why? Goddamn.
And that, as it tries to scramble towards the rat folk, you stop it in its tracks, and
Oh,
it
let's
turns
go
into a
seal.
puddle of
Yippee.
black tar.
Reactive strike with reach is so good, bro. What the hell?
Must have already been damaged before we got here.
Mm.
Oh goodness. Thank you much for assisting me there, although I'm sure I had it handled myself. And the little rat folk puts its shield and the hilt of its sword on its hips and stands quite tall at a 2, almost 3 feet. I believe introductions are in order. I am Azulfoff Derby, at your service.
If you were to write that out, how would you spell it?
I mean, I'm already in the process of copy-pasting
Thank you.
Thank you.
it. Oh.
Unknown NPC, unknown NPC.
Unknown NPC, I don't know.
Unknown
That's so funny! Here.
Nice to meet you.
I'm saving that as unknown NPC.
Nice to meet you, unknown NPC. I am unnamed
Be
adventurer.
able to... Does that work?
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
What are you doing in the middle of the swamp at nighttime?
Adventuring! Aren't you?
Right as it's about to go dark?
Well, there's still a little bit of light. That means there's still a little bit of time to move.
That is kind of what we were doing, Lucille.
I guess so.
Besides, I'm making waves and trying to explore this tar-like bog. I'm
So we
taking notes, and they show like a map, and you see it's like really, really well drawn with like good handwriting. They show like all of the land paths sort of through the bog up to this point that they've taken. But there is one problem. It gets it gets worse.
Oh.
So I haven't quite been able to bring myself to the other side of what I'm calling the Nightmare Bog.
Why is it called the Nightmare Bog?
Have you seen this stuff? And he points at some of the goop that's on his shoulder that he's like brushing off or like trying to get off. It's nightmarish. It's dark. It's scary. Ooh,
What all gets worse? What have you seen?
it gets very, very hard to navigate up ahead. The tar gets deeper and the pits get wider, and well, from what I've seen, there's only really one sort of path across it, and well, he points towards the corpse of the Strider. There's quite a few of them there, since they can skirt across the liquidy top of the tar without any problem. They use that place as their hunting grounds for any people trying to make their way across.
And you're trying to make it across yourself?
Yes,
Perhaps then we could come to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement wherein we help each other get through those striders, as you call them.
would work for me. You guys look like you have a good thing going on, and I wouldn't want to get in the way. But if you can force your way through and get to the other side, then I can try and make like a good guide and, well, lead you forward. You know, avoiding trouble in the sorts. If we have more land to work with, then I'm much better at getting people from one place to another.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If at all you have that map there, you must know the best ways towards those the striders.
Yes, of course. I could lead you straight to it. What are you trying to get to on the other side?
There's some ruins that we've.
Adventure.
Oh, like the one scene
Not-
from the watchtower.
Yeah.
Are
Not
been there?
adventure. We're looking for a way down to the next layer.
Oh.
Yeah, what she said.
Well, me as well. Mutual interests. Look at that. Although, well, I will be able to guide you some. I have a lot of things I need to do on my own, so I won't be able to stick with you the whole journey, but I can definitely give you a boost once we get to the other side.
I get it. You gotta work on yourself a little, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you're gonna be taking a bit of rest. After all, you got hit by the tar.
Yeah, how are you feeling, by the way?
You know that's infectious, right?
Well, I hadn't been struck before. Having a little bit of an audience got the best of me, so I actually wasn't familiar with that.
Well, it's a good thing we came along.
Indeed! Quite a wonderful thing. A stroke of luck, if you will.
You may call it luck.
Okay.
Call it something else. Okay.
I will continue to call it luck. Mechanically speaking, Azelfoff Derby is a guide, and whenever you encounter him under normal means, he will actively be trying to give you some sort of like environmental information, and then if you would have him along, he will give you some free sort of movement. Like it'll still take time, but encounterless movement through a couple Fates dice rolls.
Mm.
Guide you away from danger, and of course that will also mean if there's any treasure or the sorts, you would be missing it. But cover more ground in a more efficient way.
That makes sense. Because like if there was like a treasure that was on his map, he probably already have known about it and or grabbed it.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. I can lead you to the bog, and then I will follow a distance behind you, trusting you all to take that. But first, it is getting dark, and we should probably rest.
That's what we were trying to do in the first place.
Perfect.
We tried to move from one camp that had a dead ooze to get away from it, and now we're setting up camp into another dead ooze.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to avoid them. But thankfully, they're fairly slow, and we all seem pretty, speedy. As long as we have a watch, it shouldn't be a problem.
A watch like the thing they use at the university to tell time?
All right.
I don't think that kind
Not-
of watch.
Not quite. Not like a pocket watch, but like
Lucille
a
begins
like a
to
night
go
watch.
set up camp
Yeah.
upon hearing that.
Hey, this is looks like a perfect spot for some hammocks between these trees.
Ah, bunk hammocks.
Yeah, the oozes probably can't get us from up there.
Not a bad idea.
Those trees
You're a
aren't
smart
dead
one,
enough.
university boy.
I thought this was a Smix character, and no, apparently not.
Wait, for Azelfoff?
Yeah, I thought this was a Smix NPC.
You are correct, actually.
Yeah.
This is one of Smickle's NPCs.
Awesome.
It had that kind of energy.
With that, we will. Oh, here, let me give you guys the close up on Azelfoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
Yo.
Boom!
Azelfoff,
Yeah.
The
Rat!
tall guy.
Little guy.
Sylvia.
Is he not wearing clothes?
He's a rat.
He is
Well,
a rat.
I mean,
That didn't. I mean,
Maybe
the
he's
cat-
just wearing pants. He might just
the
be a
cat
trouser
folk wear
guy.
clothing
It's
that we
hot out
see.
here.
He is
There's a
wearing.
swamp.
He is wearing leather armor.
Okay.
It's just
It's just
waist
not
down.
in the Fugi.
Yeah.
The picker, yeah.
Yeah, the picker.
It's okay. They're just like leather pants, and he uses his legs
Yeah.
to like block attacks. His
That's
legs and his
awesome.
shield.
Very thick fur.
Yeah. Cool. Then with that being said, we will rest up at a nice almost 9 o'clock. We will get that rest on, so I will pump these hours by 8. 4:46, almost 5. Still not really much light, so you guys can take a little bit more time to chill here if you would want. If you want to wait for light. But yeah, everybody make sure to snag a ration. You know, restore your resolve, stamina, all that good stuff.
Am I able to do my daily crafting as well, or are we waiting a little bit on
Yep.
that first?
You can
Okay.
do any morning prep.
Cool. I'm gonna make 4 anti-plagues.
Yippee! It is as
Okay.
you are making these anti-plagues that you feel you aren't quite fast enough.
That's what I figured.
Slate, I would like you to roll me a fortitude save.
Only me.
Only you.
Okay. I'm glad that the rat isn't poisoned. 20.
oh, don't care.
Yo.
I have
Good.
good
No
fortitude.
reaction.
I rolled poorly the first time with like a 13 or something.
And with that, you feel that sort of that nasty feeling inside of you leave. Possibly your body, fought back against it and then successfully pushed it out or whatnot. But you notice the signs of those sort of like black veins are gone. And it seems to have left.
Don't
Oh.
look at your poops today.
Too late. I'm looking at my poop.
We're not gonna
yeah.
talk about poop right now.
I'm gonna open the
The
stash
poop free
of
zone.
I'm gonna put the anti-plagues in there for people. I assume Juno, Wolfram, and Azalfa that would need them.
You know, since Juno's is going to be on the next day, that it would benefit her.
And we don't know how long it's gonna take for the rat if he
Yeah.
failed.
Probably within 24 hours.
I mean, it was 24 hours for me, but it's gonna be 72 hours for you.
I wonder if it'd be worth just drinking it every day until we're clear.
Yeah.
Since you already made them, they'd be going to waste anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Cool.
You know what I mean?
So everybody throws some back. Yippee! And so you said you give one to Azulfoff as well.
yeah, because Lucille wasn't gonna need it at all.
Mm.
So I assume the people who have been harmed by this ooze, so Azathoth will also take it if he
Cool.
wants it.
Well,
For free? What a good guy.
yeah. You know, I suppose it can't do any harm. I trust you enough. You saved me back there, or helped me back there. And he throws it back.
That is true. I did heal him for 14 during combat, so I've shown that I am capable in my medicinal knowledge.
He's friendly. He's a trusting guy. Cool. In which case we can probably do a touch more. Let me
Hooray!
refresh your guys' stuff here. Cool. Yeah, it is. You guys can do any shopping through the journal as you would like to, or through the lockbox. Yeah, the lockbox.
Anyone know of anything specifically we need?
I mean,
Not off the
I
top
have
of my
one
head.
thought.
Sure. What is it?
If it gets incredibly hard to traverse through the bog, I don't know what level it is, but what about water walking?
That is third level.
Oh.
I believe.
Third level.
Yes.
Anyone with a spell list could check that.
Yeah, I'm pulling up because I know it's one I can learn because it is one I will be taking later.
Yeah, water walk is a second level spell.
I can. Oh,
So we'll get it next level.
Yeah.
If we wanted
Okay.
it.
yes.
There's also a bunch of stuff in your guys' lockbox. You just want to sell that stuff. It's like a sling, morning star, some leather armor.
It's for half price, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money can we get for the gold pieces? How much do those sell for?
1 gold piece apiece.
Oh,
Unfortunately, they are used, so it is going to be for half
Can we
price.
get 5 silver for like a gold?
Cool. In which case, that is a total
Inflation
of,
is wild these days.
So
total of 4.5 gold for all of that. So add that.
Hooray!
4 gold and 5 silver. And then I'll delete all these. You guys moving?
Yeah, with the extra speed
Go time
Hell
now?
yeah.
Well,
zoom time.
before Azulfoff can actually help you, you guys enter dun dun,
No.
the Nightmare Bog.
I thought we
Oh,
entered like
man.
a giant trap. Like a
I
giant
thought so too.
bear trap. Oh, it's a dungeon. Great.
Oh, I like dungeons.
Since I already have it prepped, we will move to the thing. As you guys are sort of walking, you guys are following Azulfoff, who's like a couple paces ahead, sort of sniffing around and leading you guys through. You realize mostly like land. Like there's not a lot of tar pits or anything that you have to jump over. But you were noticing how less and less of this land is sort of existing here. You can see the waterfall in the distance, sort of through the morning light, or the very early morning light. You can see the waterfall sort of glisten as you approach what seems like an endless amount of this tar on both the northern and southern sides of you. Seeing only a fragmented land bridge in front, and you see shambling on that land bridge are a couple of corpses ahead of you. And with that, Azalfoth stops and sort of waves ahead to the party and says, well, it is at this point that I will be behind you. I trust you very muchly, adventurers. You can do this. You notice that as you walk towards the corpses and the rest, the waterfall ahead sort of starts to disappear from your view. It's one part like a kind of like a fog, but also like the morning light is receding as you all wander into the nightmare bog.
I see tokens.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, because dark vision.
I think
Unless you
slightly
have,
dark
unless you
vision.
have like who has it?
I
I
have
have
dark
dark
vision.
vision.
Two
I
of
have
us
low
have-
Yeah.
light.
I think you just have, yeah, you guys just have dark vision. Like this is what it's for.
Wow.
It's not
Yeah,
like
let's
if
go.
it was a specific range, it would say like dark vision X
Yeah.
distance. So
Yeah,
congratulations, you can see through the darkened bog. Everything just sort of turns like monochrome for you outside of where the light is.
Hmm.
I'm honestly surprised that the ground is as green as it is for how dead everything else is.
Mhm.
It's like all like a moss.
Mm.
The nature of the moss is questionable at best, but it doesn't seem to be actively harming you in any way.
Are those corpses or creatures that we can see?
Time to find out.
If I had to
Smiles.
guess. Yeah.
Would you like to?
I can zoom in quite well to see this detail.
Yeah, like I see the 4 bug creatures on the outside. I'm worried about
I
those.
see the 12 hairs on this man's bald ass head.
So true.
He's just like me.
Oh, that's so much enhancing. Yeah.
Damn, y'all are zooming. Enhance.
Okay.
All right. Let me. Would everyone like to roll for initiative as you approach the corpses?
Why can we all zoom into the corpses when only one of us is a zoomer in this party?
Oswald's the
Oh.
zoomer.
Oswald's a super.
Do we get the +1 from having our guide?
Oh.
Oh, Azalfall
Scav-
scaffing? Yeah, I'll give you.
I don't know. I don't know if he was or
Oh,
not.
let's go.
Alrighty then, Wolfram, you begin this encounter. What would you like to do?
That's unusual.
Yes.
Recall knowledge, please.
Give me either religion or occult.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You are unable to identify anything about this
It's
thing.
the darkness.
Yeah, it's really hard to see, but it looks like it is most certainly a corpse.
1d4, yeah, that's pretty weak. Let's throw some needles.
All right, give me that. Damn, give me that roll. Not damage yet. That is a hit.
No roll.
4. Cool. Juno, what would you like to do?
I will hunt my prey. I don't know how
You-
quickly they run towards us, so
Do you have vision?
Yeah, she has dark
She's
vision.
got dark vision.
Does
I have dark
she?
vision.
Yeah,
Wait.
elf.
Yeah, she does.
Wait.
I'm a cave elf, so
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
cavern
That's
elf.
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Authority.
I go for the far away one. I
Alright.
trust my friends. I will ready my gun and shoot.
Blast. 20. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Hooray! Meow.
Oh, low roll.
What are y'all shooting at?
Feels bad.
You do feel that all of that damage went through.
Ooh. Let's go precision.
Hunt, prey, shoot.
I'll reload.
The classic.
A classic.
Slate. What would you like to do?
I want to check something.
Oh.
He's gonna take a few steps forward and then I'm gonna see if this works.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Or otherwise has void healing. Oh.
Let me roll them a fortitude save. 14. So that is a failure. Roll your damage.
All right, 4.
What does this look like?
Similar to the divine lance, coming from the holy symbol this time, though, instead of his hand, is just this bright light that briefly flashes to illuminate the area, and then just channels into the creature on the ground.
Hmm.
And I think technically it is originally called Disrupt Undead, but I think Vitality Lash is so much cooler of a name.
Agreed.
In which case, it is going to be the closest guy's turn.
That's the one I hit.
It's true. And it's about to be the one that hits you. You notice that rather than, like, while they were shambling around before, as soon as they, like, notice you or you make yourselves known, they sort of, like, drop to 4s and start, like, running at you. And they close the distance and lash out with a tendril from their body.
It's a shame I didn't have shield up. That just barely hits.
Really is. It's going to do 7 damage.
Ouchie.
You're able to, like, mostly avoid this thing, but you notice as, like, it pierces into you, you feel your blood start to sort of leave your arm, and you are drained 1.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a constitution thing, right?
Oh yeah, it is. You take a stat penalty on your constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves. You also lose number of hit points equal to your level times the drain value.
You also notice some of the damage that you did with your vitality lash repair itself.
That's what the feeding part of feeding tendril means.
And that is going to be the end of its turn.
So-
Seal.
I have a question.
What's up?
The party. Does anyone else have a torch lit up?
I mean, Wolfram.
Is this the radius of the torch? And is this the radius of low light vision?
Yes. So it would.
Yeah, that's bright light, and then the next thing is dim light.
So if I were to try to attack this thing, it would be hidden from me.
No,
I think it's
it would be concealed. So you would have to beat a DC 5
Okay.
to hit it.
So if it's in low light, it's concealed.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see a dang thing. So if you are trying to attack things, let me know. Anyway, I'm going to walk up here.
If you want, you could delay, and I'll move first.
No, because then that would be a new round of action.
You could beat a DC 5 flat check. That's not
This
that
means
bad.
Wolfram and Wolfram alone would have one more round of action than you, not the enemies. Yeah, I think you hit that DC 5. You make it.
Hit the conceal. And then
Oh
hit
my
it.
gosh!
Goddamn.
That is a crit. Roll critical.
Woohoo!
Real this time.
Go, bro.
You manage to take off one of these things' arms.
Let's go for it again.
And that.
Oh my
hey.
gosh! Somebody stop her!
Whoa. Alright, roll me a second crit. Holy shit. 28.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
There we
goodness.
go.
Double damage
Max.
from last time.
Seeing Slate get hit by this thing, you run in, like, with 2 deft swings, take it down. It is
Nice.
now one of their turns.
I literally cannot see past you, Slate.
I can't do anything about that. That's ow. I'm not the one with the light.
Sprinting from the darkness, one of the creatures ahead run towards the group, standing just at the edge of the light. And then the other one runs out from the darkness to take the first one's spot. Lucille, if you would like to.
Would I be able to?
Does she get to? It didn't.
Would it
move
be
through a
would like
square.
it not be
It didn't.
undetected to
Oh,
me
that's right. Well,
until it does something?
Oh, I mean, it
No,
has to
it's-
move
you
through
s-
your square anyways, or like out
He's
of one of
just
your squares.
concealed.
Forget I said anything. Anyways, feeding tendril go. Oh my god, another
No.
17!
Another 17. Glimpse.
In which case, let me roll that damage,
Oh, even more.
Ouchie.
and then it ends
Drain
its
2.
turn.
Oh,
Stay drained 1.
I'm staying drained 1.
Yep, does not have the actions.
Oh, that's cool.
Wolfram.
Yeah, let's step up to get closer. Bring some light on these guys. Would this be in bright light there? Since
Yes.
it's like, let's do that and unleash my psyche, and then I'm gonna kill this guy.
Hell yeah.
Wall of text go.
I always get jump scared.
Oh, I'm gonna miss.
Ooh.
Can I do this with the hero point?
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Plus 16.
We're
New
adding-
rolls. That is a 16 plus 8.
24.
The new hero point rules that we're using. So top half of the dice. So yeah, that would
Oh,
be
I see.
a 24, which would be a crit.
Oh my god.
Okay, 14
Okay.
or lower.
So let's let's. Can you double all that? So 20 damage, please.
Through a stroke of luck or simply will, as you feel yourself sort of trip up and almost miss, you slam your hands down on it and start to incinerate it. It is still alive, if only barely being held together. Juno, what would you like to do?
I'll take my gun once more. Take a shot at the one I've already marked.
Alrighty.
Yeah!
Ooh, rough. Well,
Okay.
that's your first
Oh.
action.
I'll reload. And I'll command Oswald. Go get him, boy! Right over. Chomp.
Let's go, boy!
Oh!
Roll crit.
Huge.
Can you roll another d8 for me? You didn't have the hunted prey stuff marked
Ow. I have to
for
give it to him
Oswald.
too?
Yeah,
Oh,
on his sheet.
I thought it was. Oh, weird.
It wasn't.
It's marked
I
on his-
just marked it
Oh,
for you. Yeah.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
just roll me a d8. Ooh, 2 more damage.
Hell yeah.
Cool. A large
Awesome.
chunk of damage as Oswald rips and tears. Slate. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess scimitar it. Funny weapon that I've never used before.
Let's go.
God said I need to use this, so I guess I'll use this. Mostly because there's a cool ability that I don't know. I haven't seen the feature for it in here, but apparently on how scimitars work, which is in forceful, which is when I attack more than once, I get extra damage. Like I get circumstance bonus or something. I don't fucking get how these work, but
Oh,
funny number, I guess.
for the thing for
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
Forceful and sweep, which is if I attack multiple times and if I hit multiple different creatures, I get. I don't. The circumstance bonus wouldn't stack between those two, right?
Well,
No.
One's to the attack roll and one's to damage.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Well, good to know. I'll try the first one. Ooh, that misses.
Ooh.
I assume.
Yeah, that is going to miss.
And then the second attack at map 5, I think.
Yep.
And this one, I think. Yeah, when you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target. Okay.
Yeah,
don't get this
you
one.
don't get sweep. The
well.
idea is you are in one swing, swinging your sword at 2 different
Oh.
things. Yeah. Ooh,
You are so bold for that.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
Magic.
I don't have magic.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that.
Any vitality lashes?
Wolfram looks
Well, I'm in
kinda to the
melee
side and
range
says,
now.
and he thought I was bad.
You have 1 action left. What do you like to do? Shield. Lucille, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use basic combat maneuvers for melee attacks and flank it.
Oh. Yeah, just kill him.
Strike, that is going to hit. 8 whole damage is... Wait, how did that go up to 10? Oh. Ha ha ha.
Are they weak to,
They are,
weakness.
in fact, weak to slashing.
Ooh.
Yes, as that is just enough to take them down.
Alright. And then for my final turn, I will move up next to Oswald.
In which case, it is their turn. And I'm going to... Actually, Oswald was the one who hit them last, so
Crit.
going to hit Oswald. Or swing at Oswald. It's definitely not going to hit, right?
You got this, Oswald.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hey!
Yippee!
Alright. But what about the second attack as it swings its fist?
Yeah!
Yippee!
And the third attack as it swings at the tendril again.
Yippee!
Oswald's indestructible.
Dude, Oswald is schmoovin' on this thing right now.
If that was me, I would have gotten crit twice.
And
No.
the AC is that low?
No,
Well,
it just
from-
so happens.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm feeling bold. Oh, I can almost make it. Wait. Oh. Not quite flanking. That
I don't
sucks.
I don't think you need flanking.
I might want flanking.
I didn't even know you wanted to go for a flank.
I mean, if I can, since I'm pretty sure we're gonna kill him, and he doesn't have reactive strike as demonstrated by me casting in his face.
It's true.
Well, test.
Ah!
Ah,
Oh, flanking would have crit. That sucks.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Ooh, what if I told you that is
Yeah.
still a crit?
Wait, holy
Yo!
shit!
yeah, AC 13.
Go!
AC 13?
13. Wow.
Double it.
Hell yeah.
28
Oh my.
damage.
Oh my goodness.
28 damage. And that is
Full damage.
definitely enough damage to take out the 4 hit points it had left.
Damn. You sucked
excellent.
the heat out of his
I
Excellent.
sucked
body.
him
Yeah.
good.
You did suck him good and hard through his jorts.
No, they have jorts now, confirmed.
This one specifically still has the
Oh,
I
remnants of
sucked him through
jorts.
his tendril.
Alright, how much do jorts sell for?
Yo, how old's Wolfram?
16.
Don't do that.
Don't suck him good and hard through his jorts.
Oh, 17. 17.
Still, don't do that.
That doesn't change.
And with that, the first
Dude.
encounter.
Do Oswald and I take the 1 splash damage?
Yes,
You sure do.
actually.
Oh
Great.
my.
Oh no!
That's stamina.
Oh wait, why did I take
No,
that?
no.
Whoops. Hold on.
Juno, no!
Too close.
No, you'll need that 1 health. You're -1.
Don't need it. Don't care.
Fire your gun from 300 feet away. You'll need that health.
Yeah, imagine just like that wave of cold that he
Wait a
pulled out of the
minute.
sky. You guys got blasted by it as it passed you by.
Far is this?
Yeah, you can.
Yo.
So funny thing is, how far does your arquebus go initially? What's the distance on it?
150.
150.
Twice.
So as long as you have an enemy marked for hunt prey, you can fire into your second range increment with no penalty, which means you can
Yo.
shoot somebody 300 feet away with
can
no
just-
penalty.
I think
Yeah,
I think we
that's
just
the whole
sit,
map.
I think we just sit here and you just take pot shots at these things as they run up because you can hit them all.
I do have 40 bullets.
And before I have a thing sneak up behind Juno.
Uh-oh. You guys have my back?
Wait.
I'll be standing.
But are we out of combat?
Yes, we are now out of combat as
Okay.
the first sort of immediate threat has been handled. And you hear from a short distance away behind, "Yeah, you go, you guys! Good job!"
Do we have intent on moving immediately or?
No.
Juno, you said there's another one out there?
There's a couple.
How far away?
From what I could see. quite a ways away. We still have to cross the tar.
The tar's here too?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yep. It's pretty segmented out there. So you'd have to become the Olympian once more.
Which one seems like the shortest gap?
I want to say by north.
Yeah, south has a continual path to the exit, but it has a bigger jump that we have to get get there. North has a bigger jump and then a smaller jump, but it's
A jump
initial-
nonetheless. So
Yeah,
if we
so-
want to
yeah,
do
the-
one big one, or
it's one very big one or one slightly big and then slightly small that we could
I don't even-
probably get over fairly easily. I think it's
probably
just
about the
first
same jump, actually.
They are.
You
okay,
really-
I can-
You really
That's
can
true.
just see far away, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm not going to be moving outside of the light, but we can make our way north.
Yeah, can we take
Oh
10
yeah,
minutes,
yeah. You
maybe
can
20
take a
minutes?
breather.
That's what I was like. Are we moving immediately? Because
No.
Let me move time up
yeah.
by 10.
If we could do 20, I can get 2 focus points back. Oh wait, doesn't refocus give all now? I can't remember.
I'm
Didn't they
pretty
change
sure,
it?
yeah.
Refocus. 10 minutes to get 1 focus point.
But you can do it again. So I'm gonna spend another 10 minutes to get my second focus point back.
What? Oh, we're going to spend 20 total then?
Yeah, 20.
Cool. I'll move it up a little bit more again.
Thank you.
if
You
we're
know
gonna
what?
spend
I haven't
time
gotten
on-
down to 0 resolve yet. Let's also take a breather.
Yeah. I mean,
Whoa.
if everyone else is taking 10 minutes, we as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oswald
yeah.
and still take a breather. Everybody take some time here. Which path to take?
I think north is the option we decided on.
I think south
I mean-
sounds good.
Oh, okay.
People with
I mean,
the
that's
vision,
just
you
what he
can
thinks.
lead the way.
That's you too.
I literally cannot have an opinion on which one's shorter or longer.
That's a good point. I'm like you. I can't see beyond the green.
Can you see the gap from here? Oh, the gap's right here.
No, we said
Okay,
south.
okay.
Okay.
Did we?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
you guys
south,
are in
north
charge.
and south were the 2 options. We're not going through the middle. That is.
No, you're good. Yeah, whichever way you and Juno want.
Mhm.
Because me and Wolfram and Lucille cannot see.
Either way, there's enemies on both
That
sides.
is
Yeah.
that is a very long jump.
I mean, that's both of them are that big though, from what I was told.
From what you were told, or from what you saw?
No, from what Derek told me as the
Well,
player.
I don't know anything. Yeah. This could be like actually this space to that space. So like
This
maybe
is
that's correct, not me.
I made sure this time to make it correct. After the conversation we had last time, I
Yeah.
made these correct distances.
So this would be a 20-foot there.
Yep.
Cool.
20 foot versus
20 foot
yeah,
or
20
15.
foot.
It depends on what angle.
Yeah, it
you
depends
go.
on like there is a 15.
I'd say
foot, but I don't know-
this is a 15 and the other one is a 20.
okay.
From the shortest distance. That's
But we would
Mhm.
have to leap anyway, and the
The
other
5.
one.
I don't. Would we need to leap that? Like,
Yeah.
This
yeah.
one-
would we need to do the running jump, or could we just do the standard leap?
Is it like
this you wouldn't
basically
have
make it
to.
no matter
yeah,
what?
these you can make it no matter what.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I think we go up then. Yeah.
There could be other dangers depending.
Yeah.
You guys can also, do, for those of you who can see, you can do checks on the enemies that you can see to sort of try and gauge their behavior, so on and so forth.
Can I make
know,
a check
there's-
for something I can't see?
you can
Not
see them.
really.
No, I mean like
Oh.
look for things that aren't on the map currently.
Oh,
like look
yeah,
for
you
hidden
could
enemies.
also try to do that.
Looking in the direction we're planning on going, do I see anything like outside of the 2 that we can already kind of spot?
You can't see anything else. Anything else than the guys who are there. I will say that the 2 up here, you notice, are more alertly sort of watching that direction.
Okay.
Almost like they can see a bright light in the
Right.
middle of the darkness.
I mean, we're not turning that off because
It's yeah.
No.
we need that.
Yeah.
for-
Well, it's like at nighttime when there's a light in the far distance. It's not shining light on you, but it's still noticeable.
Yeah.
It'll catch your eye.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see
Do
anything
I
on
notice anything
Yeah.
behind us?
behind.
No.
The rat
You
folks
tell me the rat's gone?
Rattling!
Azulov is still chilling back there. He gives you a
Did you
wave.
Did you just call him Ratley?
Yeah.
So
It's like Birdly, but
Slate, Juno.
Radley.
like, you know.
Hi.
That's
You said there's other things over on the other side.
There's two of the insectoid creatures we saw earlier.
You
ahead.
think they're close enough to try to get the jump on us while we're trying to cross?
Possibly they are looking in this direction.
I'll
probably
keep watch
because,
on this
like,
side.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also if something goes wrong, Juno could always stay on this side and jump last and just take some shots with her gun.
I could
Why not just
throw-
take shots with the gun while none of us are in danger?
That's also an option.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea, actually.
Yeah, let's do that.
I can't. He like covers his mouth and.
I will move to the side so that Juno can get a cleaner shot, hopefully.
If you're
Hey,
up to it,
guys.
that is. Fine.
I mean, I'll try my best. I'm still getting used to this light vision or night vision thing.
Still getting used to it.
Haven't
It's
you
been
seen
a
that way your
while.
entire life?
She's only had it so many years.
I haven't really had combat in dark vision
How old are you?
usually. 200. Some change.
Holy shit. Old.
Elves.
Do you just stereotype yourself?
Oh, which one are you? Oh,
Which one?
you have them
I
marked.
targeted it.
That
So
is a
far.
hit. Roll damage, and
Hey.
I'll let that be the surprise round as we enter initiative. So roll damage for
yeah.
me. You notice in the distance your shot connect, put a nice little hole in the abdomen of the Strider as it immediately alerts and starts to go towards you. All right. Immediately acting after being hit, the Strider starts making clean movements, running straight towards the tar.
Keep in mind that these things can run on water.
And then you notice as they hit the tar that they start they start sliding at
Oh.
quite the pace.
Priest movement.
What the hell?
Yo.
Where did he originally start at?
Very far.
Like way up here. I mean, we can't see him yet, but
Yeah, two
Juno
of
and
us.
Slate can.
Yeah. I yell out to the team. Hey.
You did a stick drift.
Hey, you don't yell out to the team. That's an action.
Oh,
What?
I murmur.
What?
No, murmur's also an action.
Okay, I don't say anything.
Oh, you could point out. Yeah, that's good.
Done.
Was it
Holy
like 7
shit,
o'clock?
Last action.
Oh no,
Holy
that'd be
shit,
like
you
5
5
o'clock.
a.m.
5
Ah,
o'clock.
Then you don't need to.
5 a.m. in the shadow swamp.
It's now like 5:30 o'clock.
All right.
Yo, that's
Slate.
Am I drained?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do anything helpful here. How far away is that thing? It's 55 feet. I don't want to get near this thing.
You don't have a spell with a range of 60? Man.
I only ever spell with touch and 30 feet. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll do guidance. But one on Juno. I'll do one on Wolfram. No, Wolfram does a lot of saving throws instead of attack.
Doesn't guidance give a status bonus to
Attack roll. Oh, it gives you thing to a saving throw. It doesn't make
I
your
mean,
saving throw more potent.
I can do attack rolls. I just did 2 of them in
Okay,
crit.
yeah. I'll do one on
It's
Juno,
up
one
to
on
you.
Wolfram, and then I'll shield myself just in case it can get here.
I don't know. Wolfram, it's your turn.
Oh, wow. How far away is this fella? Oh, he's in range. Blast him. Wall of text.
Ah,
Can you give me a flat check?
No, because he's in dim light. And I have low light vision.
Oh, you have low light vision. I see. Never mind then. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yo, thanks for the
Oh.
guidance.
Huge.
so
All
Is that a crit
right.
now?
That is
Was it
not a crit.
before?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Would have been huge though.
Roll damage.
would have been huge.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm
Fire
sure
damage. I'm turning him into a beacon. The beacons are lit.
New hand touches the beacon.
Him and the tree next to him.
Oh.
A flash
and I'm
of
going to.
Well, I was going to say a flash of heat and fire from over in that direction briefly like backlights this creature. What would you like to do for your last action?
Undetected by isn't undetected. Oh, this won't help. Never mind. I was gonna point out, but that doesn't help Lucille.
Yeah, it's in dim light now.
Another
so-
recall knowledge.
Yippee!
What are you looking to know?
We know best
Its
save
high,
is
its reflex save
reflex.
is-
You know it
plus
can run
10.
on water.
We know that they can go on water. That's all I know so far. So surprise me.
You're worried seeing it dart across the water and the way that it did. You're worried that if one of them started into the water, they could probably go much faster. And I will give you this water sprint.
Whoa.
Oh.
Strider strides up to 3 times in a straight line across smooth water. Make a single strike against a creature at the end of this movement.
That's crazy. Did you know then?
Right. Shoot my funny gun again. Better be dead this time. Oh.
Let me see that attack roll and we'll see. Oh my
Whoa.
god! Well, that's a crit.
Crit
So
City.
Yippee!
only that damage.
It's gonna be dead.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
And
That shot was dedicated to Con.
your eyes adjusting to the mixture of light and dark vision. Your shot hits true, hitting this strider in the head and dropping it down to the ground.
See, guys, I just needed a little time. Okay.
Yeah. They're cooking now.
Oh yeah.
That was your first action. Two more.
What's- Once again. I
Reload,
will
break the
hunt.
other one's neck.
Oh, I will just reload and hunt.
Nice.
And then hunt prey. Alrighty. Lucille, what would you like to do?
Oh, I go before this guy? That's crazy. I don't really have much to do, so what I'm going to do is take one turn to swap weapons from Grease Arm to my short bow.
Oh yeah.
That
And
thing you
then-
want.
I'm going to ready an action so that when I see something move in the shadows, I will shoot at it.
Alrighty. It is now.
How far does your short bow go?
60.
Oh, okay.
It is now their turn. It starts skating around the edge of this bog. You said in the shadows,
Yeah.
so you can take your attack now as it just barely enters the dim light.
Okay, that hits. Well, that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
But like,
That,
well, that doesn't hit. So.
The arrow
Damn.
whizzes by.
Close one.
As Slate, you see it take something from its waist and hurl it over towards you.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, that does not crit because I have a shield up. I have 18 AC right now.
oh my god.
Every +1 matters.
I would
Every
like you
plus
to
one.
roll a fortitude save, as
Oh, no.
splashing onto you is
Fine.
a flask of the bog tar.
Dude,
And now I have a
more
question.
Whoa.
I have a question.
What's that?
Do I get the +2 item bonus from the anti-plague? Because this is my first saving throw against the tar today.
No.
It's drinking. Okay, just making
Well,
sure.
it does say +2 bonus to force saving throws against diseases for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's all it's diseases. So I don't know
Oh,
if that-
in which case, yes, this would. In addition to. Oh, okay. Yeah, you would.
Yo, huge.
Yeah,
Um,
woohoo.
15.
Every +1 matters.
Unfortunately,
Oh man.
while every +1 matters, every -1 matters as well, as possibly it's because of the drained. But you feel, let's say it's sort of just splashed, like it. You tried to move your shield up to it, and it splashed from the shield like onto your chest. You start to feel the those tendrils sort of start to seep in to your chest.
Unfortunate.
With that, it ends its turn. However, it is not quite Slate's turn. As
The thing I didn't see.
as out
Whoa.
out of the bog, possibly sensing the ooze that just got put onto Slate, one of the slimes starts crawling out of the tar,
Did I take
striking
damage
at
from the
you.
thing?
What's up? No, you didn't.
I took damage. Okay, I just make sure.
Nope, no damage from that. However, as it lashes out at you,
It just barely hits the new AC.
Whew.
take 9 damage.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And roll me a fortitude
Yeah.
save.
Yippee!
Go Slate, buddy.
Yo, cursed plus?
Just don't worry about it. We'll add it in post to him.
Yippee! Okay,
Oh,
reroll with
man.
0 point. 20.
Okay.
20.
13 on the die.
13 on the die. Perfect. Now that would be a 22 because
No,
of-
that has the +2.
Oh, that has
I
a plus
added
2.
it.
Oh, you put it as a circumstance bonus. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I assumed it didn't matter.
Yeah, you don't have any other stacking bonuses with it
Yeah.
right now, so it doesn't matter. So you're able to successfully, brush off the extra amount of goop that gets onto you from this thing's attack, and then it swings again and misses.
Woohoo. God.
Damn, this thing came up from the bog ready to brawl.
Slate, it's now your turn.
Well, it worked last time.
True.
Oh.
I don't think I can't hit both of them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, no. However,
Yeah, that's a fail.
that is a failure. Roll damage. It'll take full damage.
6.
All right. One more action.
One more.
What would you like to do?
Well, we've seen that this thing can't do opportunity attacks, at least previously. So I'm going to risk it. Go here.
And Wolfram, it is now your turn.
Have we hit this guy?
Him?
I think.
No.
I haven't.
No,
No.
there was a shot at him, but no. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I just marked him.
According to my Mortician's journal, these have a maximum HP of 29.
Whoa. I would like to cast a spell. I'm going to attempt to invade this critter's mind.
Ooh. DC
Whoa.
18, basic will.
The voices.
Let's see if they can resist the voices.
You can.
And
Cool.
19.
I think the DM
Damn.
lied to you. I think their will save is their highest.
However,
Nah.
there is still a success thing. What is this?
Duration is 1 round.
Track my body into overdrive. Become restless and hyperactive. During the duration, target must stride, fly, or swim at least once each turn, or take 2d8 mental damage. Oh. Wild.
Yeah, probably won't matter much. In fact, now that I think about it, he's going to probably come up
Yeah, he was
us.
going to stride anyway.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Curse of ADHD.
God, I just wanted to do the thing.
Mm.
I'm gonna back up, please.
Alrighty.
A little scared.
Juno, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Shoot my gong.
Gun! I've had pretty good luck with this today. Let me see the number. Ooh, that is going to miss. Had to say
No.
something.
I don't know if I want. Yeah, I don't want Oswald to touch that thing. So I will reload and I'll yell at Oswald to "Just move back. And he'll be like, over here.
Cool.
That'll be my turn.
Lucille, what would you like to do?
Swap back to Glisarm. Step forward and trip the slime again.
Alrighty. That
Yeah.
will do it. As you sort of like push it back down into the tar.
That's a good way to word it. Alright, that's my 3 actions.
Alrighty. It is now the Strider's turn. And being hyperactive, it is going to take a stride towards the group.
Ah, it won't do its water sprint. Understandable.
And it doesn't need to
Good
use all
stride.
3 actions, yeah.
but it will suffer mentally.
It's going to go over to here, and it is going to start swinging the net in its hand, and then hurl it over at Lucille. This is going to say spear, but I'm just doing it because it's the same roll.
That meets.
God.
That means. That does mean that you are going to be tangled in this net as it falls onto you. And you are going to be off guard, and you are also going to suffer a 10-foot circumstance penalty to your speed. You can either use escape to try to get out of the net, or a creature adjacent to you can interact to remove the net. And then it is going to throw its spear.
My God.
These
Damn,
heralds.
with map.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
The last one didn't do math? That's crazy.
No, it does not
Well,
do. It did
Was
not
that
do
was
that.
that to me or someone else?
That was to you.
Oh, okay. Well, that hits.
Not quite a crit. I can try though.
As it uses
Oh,
its
whoops.
hero point.
Sorry, hold on. That was the wrong button. I rolled attack again instead of damage. 7 damage. It's now the mold's turn.
Mold.
And it is going to move towards Slate.
First, it's gotta get back up.
Oh, true. You're so right. Use one action to get up. And then it was going to
Yeah.
try to
Oh,
move
yeah.
towards Slate, being interrupted by Lucille, who hits it. Roll damage.
Nice.
12 damage. And then is going to take a swing at Lucille.
Oh my God.
27. Not a crit.
Better you than me. That was a crit.
What
Can
the
you roll
hell?
me a fortitude save as you take 11 damage?
I would rather.
Oh?
I would rather not.
Well, the good news is that
That's
one becomes
21.
an 11 because of the rules that we're using. Yippee!
21.
Yippee!
21.
Yay!
21.
Which means you do succeed. Slate, it is now your turn.
Lucille didn't take damage, so my plan doesn't work anymore. Fuck it. Divine Lance on the bug.
The bug, the strider.
My bad.
18.
Nice.
18. That is going to hit.
Ooh, nice. Ooh,
It is not
as
quite. It is not quite able to get out of the way of your lance before it is struck. One more action. What would you like to do?
Have I noticed that this thing is again heading towards me, or is it just moving towards the group in general?
It is moving towards the group.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a little farther away.
Cool. Wolfram, what would you like to do?
First, I will lock in.
Oh.
Then I will walk forward, step forward, and then I will send a wall of text to light this guy on fire.
Ah!
He can go on the other side of you, but I'd really rather not.
Yeah, that's probably.
You don't want to be close to the
Oh,
tar.
We have to jump in
Why is this
anyways.
not-
24 is going to hit.
11.
And then Lucille also takes one. Splash.
Does it burn
Yeah.
the
There you go.
net?
You can do stuff. There you go. There you go, Slate. You wanted Lucille to take damage. I got you.
Does it
Such
burn the
hater
net off,
energy.
No.
Yeah, does it burn the net off?
No.
It's not an interact action, technically.
Only if someone
Okay.
could do an interact action.
It's okay. I got
Oh.
you. Go,
I want the
Ozzy.
action
Get that
economy.
net off. And
Ah.
Oswald runs up and then interacts with the net.
Ripping and tearing at the net, throwing it off to the side. Oswald successfully frees Lucille.
Since I already still have hunt prey on the striker guy, I will take a shot once again. This time, use funny electric ammunition. Oh no, never mind. I didn't load that in. All right, I'll just take a regular shot at it.
Okay. 26.
Nice.
That is
Oh
going
my
to
gosh.
hit.
Nice
Yippee!
regular shot.
My
I like the
regular
idea
shot.
that
Just
that
cannot
Juno-
use my funny elemental ammo ever.
It's just like, this one's gonna do electric damage, and then see the regular bullet fly out every time, and it's like, I don't get it. Why isn't it?
Why isn't it electric?
Damage, 10 damage.
I will reload the funny electric bullet.
It's okay, you'll get better at it. This is the first time you're really getting to use it, so.
Yeah, true.
Lucille,
All right.
you are free from the net.
How beat? Oh, I guess I can't really look at it from the dim light, so
I mean-
can't ask how beat up.
I will say it is definitely sort of staggering. It's at about half right now.
Well, I'm gonna put the fear of God into him.
Yo!
As
Oh.
I will step, and then I will lunge to strike at him,
Oh.
and then
That
That's
is
good.
Oh.
that is not. Unfortunately.
dang, two
Put the
not
fear of
ones.
God into you.
Thankfully, one of those was not.
Yeah, it's off the record. Don't worry.
And then this is with map, so it'll be 5 lower to trip the slime again.
Does it matter? Oh wait, no. it
5
does.
lower. You wait. Yeah, you are still able to.
Doesn't matter.
17, yeah.
Schlomp. As it slides to the ground. Back, heathen. Back from whence you came.
No turn for you.
Alright. Strider's turn now. No more net. It uses its first action to yank back on the rope and bring its spear back into its hand. It is then going to start out with a spear throw against Lucille yet again.
That's
Damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to use its last action to pull that spear back.
Reloading.
It doesn't take the mental because it was just a 1 round.
Yep. You can be a little rat. It is now the slimy boy's turn. Being impeded by the party is going to strike at Wolfram.
Well, before he does that, he has to get up. And
Oh,
while he
that's
gets
true.
up-
While he gets up, you get a hit off on him. Roll
Crit
damage.
his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no
That
crit.
doesn't actually
No crits. Ooh, womp womp. Anyways, swing. Oh, hey, there is
That'll
crits.
crit.
Oh.
In which case, a tendril thicker than before swings downwards at you, Wolfram, and you take 18 damage.
Wolfram is he down? Holy shit! Hold on.
No,
Oh,
not
shoot.
quite. However, I would like you to roll a fortitude save.
You do have the +2 as well.
Oh, easy.
25.
Doesn't even matter.
Easy.
Nothing.
It might matter. It is going to swing again.
Oh boy.
And roll
Doesn't
an
even
8.
matter.
No, I don't think so. Nah, I'd win.
Slate, it is now your turn.
Fuck. Oh, cool. Both those allies are in range of a 30-foot AoE heal. As we learned that I think I checked.
I think it's just that I don't get damaged.
Yeah,
by
you,
it,
you
right?
don't get healed.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I guess then I'm just gonna do the 2-action one if I don't need to.
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't get. If you did the AOE, I wouldn't get healed, but I wouldn't get damaged. So
Yeah. So yeah, I'll do the 2-action versus living. Roll healing on Lucille. 10. And then I get to show my funny little ability. Communal healing.
You cast the heal spell to heal a single creature. Choose another willing creature within range of your heal to regain hit points equal to the heal
Wolfram.
spell's rank.
Wolfram,
Well,
I'd
that's
like
still
you
a
to get
vitality
healed.
trait.
It
Yeah,
does
I
still
don't-
have the vitality
Oh,
trait.
okay.
it will
Okay,
not
then
affect me.
Okay, never mind then. I will heal myself.
Wait,
then.
hold
That's
on.
why I wasn't sure on how this.
Let me look it up.
Because it's just regain hit points equal to.
It is not
Mm.
healed by healing vitality effects.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creative
Womp
though.
womp.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get myself back up to full health, and I guess there's no reason not to.
Huge. Still a very cool spell.
Yeah, I remember
Wait.
looking at a similar spell for a focus.
Wait,
Yeah.
equal
It's not even-
to
that's just my ability of being level 2 now. I get to do that if I need to.
Sick.
another willing creature within range of your heal spell to
That's pretty
regain
cool.
points equal to the heal spell's rank. So you would
Yeah.
regain 1 hit point.
That's all I need.
Oh, that's all you-
15.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I lost a lot of
Enormous.
stamina, I guess, because I cast it on the other two. I guess I'll also do guidance on Lucille. Just in the back, just like, you guys got this. I believe in y'all.
Wolfram, it's your turn.
Oh, you know what's going on.
Wall of text, go! 21, that is going to hit.
Everywhere.
Nice.
Oh, about low rolls.
Oh,
A 1 on the die,
rough.
5 damage, and then I'll move to
Wolfram, get
give,
behind me.
to give light. I'm not standing next to that thing. What do you mean?
Juno,
There are many people in front of me.
it's true.
I would love to be where Oswald is, but unfortunately Oswald is there.
Alright, well, with my funny electric ammunition, I
Yeah.
take a shot at the hunted prey.
All right.
Dead.
Okay, press that funny crit hit damage.
Get 50 damaged.
I would like to tell the chat that Tara said goodbye to my rolls for this session.
Hey,
Yeah.
I did have some really bad ones, okay? There were some
That's
bad
true.
apples in there.
In typical,
sorry.
in typical
Sorry that you
Doggo's
just got 3
fashion.
crits.
In typical Doggo's fashion, it's either a 1 on the die or a 20 on the die. And with
That is
that,
true.
another headshot as the bog strider goes down and sinks downwards into the bog.
I assume if Oswald like bites into the thing, he will get more ligma. So
Not more ligma.
I will reload with a regular shot. Shoot again at the moss cellar.
Hell yeah. Let me see that. Attack roll 13.
Hmm.
That is going to hit.
That is an 8.
Wait, what?
You did not roll with map.
Oh, that's true. Multiple attack
She's
penalty.
right.
Oh.
Ooh, that is going to miss then.
That's knowledge, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay. I understand you don't make more than 1 attack often.
Yeah.
All right, Lucille.
First of all, trip.
Good, take it off.
27.
Oh my.
To the ground.
Dude, I wish these were all crits.
It hits the ground.
Oh my
Huge.
gosh.
Ooh.
12 whole
Nice roll.
damage. It is barely keeping itself together. And with that,
You know what's coming up.
it is now going to move forward. Well, it is. Yeah, do your thing.
That's
That does hit. Roll damage. And it definitely matters as it crawls towards the party. Juno, you see it reaching out at you.
Oh.
And as it gets
Hi.
close, Lucille swings the Guisarm through and drops it to the ground. And with that, combat ends.
I'm glad it didn't die like right here.
Yeah.
or else we couldn't jump.
I hate the dark.
Understandable.
Pretty scary.
Wolfram's just gonna sit down on the ground.
Thanks for saving my biscuit
Oh.
there.
Don't mention it.
I don't feel so good, guys, and I don't think it's the worms.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
awesome.
rough.
He says
up.
it's like bruised, probably broken bones and shit.
Yeah.
Do you have an elixir of unlife or anything like that you need?
You don't want to treat wounds?
Oh, true. I can
We
do
could
that.
just
You're
treat
right.
wounds. Yeah.
You're right. This is, I think, the first time it's actually applicable. I don't get the +2 if I use nature, I assume. The circumstance bonus.
What? What plus
For
2?
what?
I normally get circumstance bonus if I use nature to treat wounds. I assume I don't get that here. I assume there is not enough nature that I could
Oh,
successfully.
yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still get to use nature instead, which is a
Mhm.
+10 instead of a +8, but just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
There isn't a whole lot of
Yeah,
good nature to go around.
it's fine.
The moss that's under you is questionable at best.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Ooh,
2 on the die.
2 on the
Yeah.
die. Rough. It is not going to be enough as 10 minutes pass, and you just can't seem to stitch up these wounds.
Would that still make you immune for an hour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I want a battle medicine?
We're not in combat.
We could just take extra. We had extra time in the day. I mean, it's only 5 a.m.
Yeah.
We could probably
All
just.
attacks.
I think I'm immune to everybody. Oh, that's it right there.
You're target is temporarily immune to treat wounds. It's just you're immune to treat wounds actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'd have to just chill around for another 40 minutes if we wanted to do it again.
Do you want to try to jump?
Yeah, I mean we don't see
Yeah.
any immediate creatures. We could start trying to make progress across.
I don't
We
know
can
if I
start
can
that.
make it. I'm gonna be real with you.
I mean we have to make it across some way. So
I mean, let me see how I feel. And he tries to stand up and kind of hobbles. I think I can. Maybe I can make it.
All right, we're
But if
taking a break.
Yeah.
If I fall in, it's not gonna look good.
Fair idea.
We're taking a break.
We could just take an hour
Yeah.
or whatever it is. I don't know how much if Mrs. moved time already since it's paused, but
I just paused
an hour from whenever the first treat wounds was.
Mhm.
you just want me to try again then?
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
I can go ahead and aid for it since I'm not taking a breather now. Ooh, is that a crit success?
that would
crit aid.
be a crit aid. Yeah.
Let's go.
+2.
During all this, Juno's keeping watch just to make sure.
It's gonna be easier. Cool. There we go.
Yippee! That is a success.
How much do I get, Doc?
5.
Huge. Big money.
You're actually at half health now. This okay.
I'll have to do.
5
Yeah,
health is better than none.
Yeah.
True.
He put like a splint around one of his broken bones. This will be fine for
Hey,
now.
you don't have broken bones, or it would be much worse.
And-
Broken bones is what you get when you spend like 4 luck in or when you spend like 4 strength in the DCC.
I mean, effectively in this, it would. Yeah, we're looking at some pretty major damage for Wolfram.
Yeah, this is certainly probably broken bone. Not a I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not mechanically,
That's pretty.
but
I mean, that's near death. I mean, I think
Yeah.
broken bone's really not that bad, whereas near death is very bad.
It wasn't near
Yeah.
death. You didn't even go down to dying.